the form of a regional coalition against the Iranian threat. My goal is to strengthen the existing Abraham Accords and to expand relations with additional countries. In order to achieve this goal, we need your leadership, Secretary Blinken, and of the United States, which has been with us every step of the way in expanding peace in the region. I also want to thank you, Mr. Secretary, for the United States' strong commitment to preventing Iran from obtaining nuclear weapons. Unfortunately, we are in a reality where Iran is rapidly advancing towards its goal of becoming a nuclear state. The international community must act quickly and effectively against Iran's nuclear program. Its destabilizing activities in the Middle East and its finance of terror organizations, including the Revolutionary Guards, which is the largest state terror organizations in the world. A few days ago, I spoke with my counterpart in Ukraine, Foreign Minister Kuleba, and informed him that the coming weeks, the Israeli embassy in Kiev will return to full activity. I also informed him on my plan to visit Kiev, to be the first minister from the Middle East to visit Kiev in the near future. I want to thank you, Secretary of State, for the good news that the citizens of Israel received today regarding to the visa waiver. I also would like to thank President Joe Biden, and special thank you to Ambassador Tom Knights of his personal involvement in this matter. We will take all the necessary measures, including legislation, in order to meet the requirements by the end of this year. The alliance between the US and Israel is strong and unbreakable as ever. Even though we may have some differences of opinion on certain issues, we will always remain friends and will always be able to discuss our differences in a friendly manner and reach agreements. Thank you very much, dear Antony, for this important visit. Thank you.
Thank you. Foreign Minister Cohen, thank you very much for those warm words, for hosting us today, for the conversation that we're about to have. I had a chance to speak with Eli, I think, on your second day in office. We dove right into a conversation on a wide range of regional and global issues, and it's simply a powerful reflection of our mutual interests, our decades-long security partnership, which transcends any one administration in either Israel or the United States. The closeness of that relationship, grounded in a long history of shared democratic values, gives us a foundation for addressing a range of challenges, which I look forward to pursuing today. We covered a lot of ground as well in the meeting with the Prime Minister a short while ago. I look forward to pursuing this in the hour ahead, but we'll continue to work together to confront and counter the dangerous and destabilizing influence of Iran. As President Biden has made clear, the United States is committed to preventing Iran from acquiring a nuclear weapon. Iran is a threat not only to Israel and the region, but increasingly to the world, as we've seen recently in its provision of drones to Russia to prosecute its war of aggression in Ukraine. We'll also talk about the importance of supporting the people of Ukraine as they defend their nation against Russian aggression. The United States appreciates Israel's humanitarian assistance to Ukraine. We welcome the Foreign Minister's decision to visit Kyiv. I think that's very welcome, the opening of the embassy, and look forward to discussing what more can be done to support Ukraine and the Ukrainian people in this critical time. We'll also discuss the deteriorating security situation in the West Bank, the ongoing cycle of violence that has claimed innocent lives. It's incumbent on all parties to take urgent steps to de-escalate tensions, establish conditions for the security and stability that both Israelis and Palestinians deserve. As I discussed with both the Prime Minister and the Foreign Minister, we'll do the same with President Abbas. The United States stands ready to support the parties in this vital effort. Another priority in our conversation and throughout my trip will be advancing integration and cooperation throughout the region. I look forward to discussing with the Foreign Minister how we can build on last month's truly historic meeting in Abu Dhabi of the Negev Forum Working Groups, together with our partners from Bahrain, Egypt, Morocco, the United Arab Emirates. We came together, and more officials from those countries in Israel together in the same place than at any time since the Madrid conference many decades ago. The goal for both of us is to expand the circle of peace, and we're determined to pursue that. So there's a lot of ground to be covered in what I'm sure will be the first of many meetings in the weeks and months ahead. But let me also just conclude where I started the day at the airport, which is to reiterate the deep condolences of the United States, its government, and its people for the 7 Israelis who were murdered by a terrorist a few days ago. We stand in solidarity with all the people of Israel as they confront terrorism. We will do so together. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Minister Cohen, Secretary Blinken.